Hi, my name is Allison Blackburn, and this is my video on the dispositions for special education teachers. The special education teacher's role in supporting learning is to make learning something that is enriching and inviting for students. They need to make sure that students are able to understand and advance with the lessons that they are given. Improving as an educator, another disposition, or another role, is something that all teachers should strive for at all times. Improving oneself in order to make learning a better experience for students and to make their learning experience more profitable is something that all teachers need to strive for. And having this opportunity and responsibility, teachers should take it very seriously. When teachers are planning for lessons and how their day or classroom will be run, teachers should use all resources available, as in other teachers, database information. That way they are able to effectively teach their students. There are many different ways the same lesson could be taught, so collaboration with other teachers is very important in education, and teachers should use this as much as possible. Collaboratively advancing the teaching profession is something teachers should also do. For example, in Indiana, we just had a very large rally for education, and they're trying to improve the teaching profession and improve everything for educators in Indiana. Professional expectations should also always be upheld. This is to encourage teachers to treat everyone fairly. That way, nothing that teachers do can be held against them. And it should be upheld by anyone in the education profession, not just teachers alone. Upholding these expectations will ensure that all students are treated fairly, and that if any special accommodations need to be made, those accommodations can be addressed. In looking at different dispositions for a teacher, some that I know I need to work on, that way my classroom can be a safe place. A place of learning would be reflection and advocacy. Both of these things I think I do. However, I could greatly improve upon them. Reflection is something that is hard for everyone, I think, to look at what you've done or what you've tried to implement and find what is wrong with it, or even not necessarily what's wrong, but what you have done correctly, but what you may need to change is difficult. And when you get that constructive criticism from others, sometimes it's hard to take that way. In regards to advocacy, I can usually tell when someone does need something, but it's difficult for me to know who to go to or what to ask for per se. So those are two things that I know I need to work on. Some of the dispositions that I have that I think will help me to become a good teacher are honesty, compassion, and dedication. Those things are things that I try to live out in my regular everyday life, so I think I will be able to bring them into the classroom. Being honest is just something that everyone should be. In being honest as a teacher will just make the students' learning better. Personal biases could possibly make expectations of students unattainable, or possibly you could even make them not difficult enough, because you may be biased against or for something, which would then cause you to not look at how the student really does learn or really is learning, and try to hold them accountable for something they're unable to do. And these biases can affect relationships with students and their families, because if you are biased for or against something, or the way someone learns, or a home life, having a strong, good relationship with that student or their family would be a very difficult thing to achieve. Thank you.